Yeah, so that
Yeah.
is
So
good. But the advice is just start really, really small.
So I believe,
And if you think
I believe you Pan-Africanists can do a killing. Since you guys already have businesses, you can help the diaspora, right? Invest in your own business, so you can offer them a good return. So therefore, they don't even have to worry about coming to Africa to invest with their own money. So that's the first step. They already invest in someone who is on the continent, who has a business. So the next step for them is to come and look at how your business is growing. If you guys want to expand, you expand. If you don't want to expand, they can use some other money and open another business. You see, that should make sense. Those are the kind of video that you should show to the good-willing diaspora who want to come to Africa. These are the business that you can already invest in, and these are the return that we offer. So they can let all this company, and if they decide to do so they can go ahead and do it. So that's an example that I had, because even for the Africans who live in the diaspora, myself, I would rather do that with someone who is trustworthy, who already has a company, than me already going in and doing it myself. I don't like that, because
same James. Okay.
That's actually something that I'm planning on doing in the future, which is why.
Let me explain.
Hold on for a second. That's something I actually plan on doing in the future. That's actually one of the reasons why I made my Pan-African Capitalist channel. My regular channel is like business, marketing, blogs, and kind of black pill content. But the Pan-African channel, Pan-African Capitalist channel, will be more so focused on business, real estate that's done not only in Africa, but like parts of, South America, Central America, where, I do have some interest in certain countries out there as well. But I will be showing some stuff like that in the future.
Okay, this is the thing. When we started St. James, we were just two. Okay, me and my friend. The idea, it was his idea. He had the idea. He was in China. Okay, he's a very smart guy. So when he came, he met me. He said, "Let's talk about this." Okay, we went to a partnership, and now we are three of us. Okay, but we decided. We said, no, we are not going to bring someone who's not in Africa to be part of the partnership. I'll explain. We said we want someone that's going to be you're going to be a partner and have a duty in the company. You understand what I mean? We say, okay, if we want to be a partner, so what can you do? It might be anything. It might be like a driver. Or say, okay, you are a partner, but you are in charge of all the cars. You understand? And it has worked for us. But when we had one guy, he left. He was in the West. He just wanted to put money and just bring some of his family members to come work in the company, and that was very problematic. But he had to go. We had to change the agreement. Yeah. But what made it work for us? We have now local people there. They are partners. We want them to be partners, but you are contributing something. You're working for the company, so you can see your money, and you're making sure your money gets where it wants to go. And that is a little strategy that we had to tweak, and it has made things a little bit better for us. We want one guy now. He wants to be part of it because we're open. It's kind of an advert, he's so good in marketing, things like that. And we tell him, okay, you can be a partner, and that is going to be your domain. So if it's not working, you are losing your interest or your yearly return. We're going to deduct it from your own interest, from your own yearly returns. And we want to create it that way so people are more serious in doing partnership, because doing partnership is good, but if you don't do it the right way, it's going to come with a lot of problems, because somebody might be in the West and has put his money in your business and they don't even know what is going. They don't care. They just want, okay, how much did you have this year? What's my own percentage? Sometimes it can get problematic and they don't want to do no work.
I do think both of you guys are right in that sense, is that, the average person in the West and the diaspora, they don't really want to do the work of a business in general, but specifically in, you know, frontier markets like Ghana and others in Africa and some parts of South America, Central America. But yeah, it is advantageous to get those people as investors if you have those type of connections. And typically, you know, most of those people, all they really care about is the return. You know, they don't want you know, they probably want like a quarterly update. You know, they're not really interested in necessarily seeing the business on the ground, just as long as they make money.
So that's the problem. You know, if you're going to invest in something, you should be able to follow up what's going on.
Yeah, you should be able to follow up. I mean, what I'm saying, I'm not understanding where you're going.
Yeah, I think. Is there any other questions in St. James now?
No, like I said, I think like we all agree it's a good idea because, like I said, I'm showing a lot of diaspora going to the continent, and everybody's talking about I want to get my own business. I'm like, I do know that everybody's not going to be successful, and I'm kind of throwing this idea there for those people who are already successful, for them to attract investor.
Yeah, this is the thing. I'm going to tell you how big my thing is. You know ADDI? Do you know ADDI?
ADDI, not
With
sure.
I'm Dr. Arikana. Have you know about Dr. Arikana?
I don't follow her, but I heard her name. What happened?
Yeah, it's African diaspora something for it's an organization.
It's an investment group.
Yeah, they were willing to invest up to $300,000 in our company because we showed them all the model. They wanted us to replicate that thing all over. They wanted us to start in Ghana, in Cameroon, because they wanted to be like a Pan-African brand. You understand? They were willing to do that, but their terms and conditions we did not like. You understand? If they gave us that money, we could have been like really, really big, but we did not like the terms and conditions because it was so complex. It was like you're just working for them. So I'm just saying it because it's a big company that's got so many. We're just starting yet because
how did they reach out to you and bring their own terms?
We reached out to them because when he was started, we were looking for investors. Okay, because it's when the guy started, he did not know me yet, so he didn't have the money that was needed. So he was trying to get funding, but he didn't want to get funding like from some European, some kind of bank that's going to have a bottleneck. So he was just trying to go around and get some funding. So we met them. They asked us to show everything. We showed them the product. And they say, yeah, they were happy. But we don't know if they didn't. Those conditions they gave us was just because they didn't have the fund yet, or because of something. It didn't went well with us, so we had to pull back. So we started small, and I think that's the best thing we do, because if we had all that money, maybe we would have ventured in what we had as an idea. But when we went to Africa, it would have not worked, and we could have found ourselves owing a lot of money to these people because we've learned a lot, because we've never ventured in a business like that before. But the only advantage we had, we started really, really small. When we started, we rented a low room, and we had just one simple machine, and everything was like manual. People were doing things a lot manual, and before we had to buy some other equipment and buy. Yeah, we're still growing, but we started small, so our losses are like really, really small. You understand? We're not making so much now, but we know where we're going. But just the fact that we start small, we can still sustain it because we don't have a lot of things doing. So just start small and you grow. It's better. That's just my
So
idea.
who did you exactly meet with? Arikana herself or people who...
Yes. Yeah. We had Zoom calls with it's ADDI. She's the president. They have their own people that are in charge of disposing fund, the people that need to go and see the project, the financial secretary. They have all those kind of things. So we had numerous Zoom calls with them. So it was not just her, but the whole management of ADDI.
But does she have any office in Africa, or she resides in
the office in the West. It's in America. I think she's in America. Yeah. Because they wanted us. They were planning to do like some mega poultry farm in Ghana. Some like really because there's a big poultry farm in Ghana that was abandoned, and they wanted to buy it and reopen it. And that was they wanted to use that to sell their case, but I don't know what happened. And
that's actually something that I may be looking at in Ghana as a possible venture, poultry farm. I actually had the opportunity maybe like a month or so ago to have a tour of Polytech Farms, which that is the farm. It's about 190 acres. Of course, we didn't tour 190 acres, but it is it's a popular farm of this guy named Joe Salatin, multi-millionaire guy. He's an Amish guy that kind of popularized a farming technique called organic out in Virginia. And have you ever heard of Joe Salatin?
Joe Sales, no.
Nah, but I'll post this a video of him in the back chat. But he's real popular in the farming community, anyways. But it was interesting, man. It was very interesting. I've never really thought of farming in the future, but
I think farming is